In the first chapter of his book, Profit First by Mike Michalowicz, he compares the small business gone awry to Frankenstein's monster. Dr. Frankenstein brought to life something that without his crazy idea and exhaustive work would not exist. Stitching together a business with nothing but a great idea, your unique talents, and whatever resources you have is indeed miraculous, until you realize that your business has become a giant, scary, cash-eating monster. When we see that we are running out of money, our typical response is to try to sell more, or sometimes take less for ourselves. We try to tame the monster, but without a system, we can't. We often default to managing our business by doing what I call bank balance accounting. You look at your bank balance and see some money. Great, you can run payroll or pay down your credit card, but suddenly the balance is way down and you feel that stress, and so maybe you decide to skip your pay, not pay yourself, so you can pay some other bills or have a cushion in the bank. When we have enough money, we feel safe, maybe too safe, and focus on other challenges. And then sometimes we get surprised by a cash flow crunch. It is hard to grow your business while feeling like you are on this roller coaster ride. Sustained profitability depends on efficiency, and you can't be efficient in a crisis. But bank balance accounting is human nature, and humans are not big on change. So we have to find a solution that works with our nature, not against it. And in the past, as a bookkeeper, I would tell you to look at your reports because I have the expertise to explain why, if the report says you made $60,000, you only have $5,000 in your bank. But that requires your books to be up to date and for you to have the time to meet with me and to understand your reports, which is usually a month after the fact and sometimes only once a year. I was trained as a bookkeeper. I was trained in a system called GAAP, Generally Accepted Accounting Principles. And that is to make sure your books are clean and keep your CPA happy. But GAAP might be hurting your business. There's no question you need to have these reports and you should really understand them. But the essence of GAAP, which is sales minus expenses equals profit, is flawed, as it teaches us to focus on the sales and expenses first and relies on us looking at and understanding those reports, which many of us don't, or certainly at least not more than once a year. So when we see we don't have enough money, we try to spend less without considering an investment versus an expense. We don't necessarily think about leveraging our spending to get more for less, or negotiating costs, or eliminating expenses that don't provide a clear return. We spend all that we have because we believe we should. And we use terms like reinvest to feel good about it. But your profit becomes an afterthought. There is a saying that what gets measured gets done. So we need a system that can instantly tell us the truth about the health of our business. A system that tells us what we can actually spend and what needs to be reserved. A system that does not require us to change, but works with our natural behavior. That system is Profit First. So here's the deal. There's only one way to fix your situation, and that is by facing your financials. You cannot ignore them. You cannot expect someone else to take care of them. You need to take charge of the numbers. Be the CEO. The good news is the process is really, really easy, and anyone can do it, even number phobes. So here are your action steps. Commit. Commit that you will run a profitable business and make everything else secondary to that goal. And agree not to beat yourself up. I don't care what your business looks like today. I don't care if your business is on the verge of going under, or if it's fine and you just want to take your profits to the next level. Every business can be improved with Profit First. The only thing that's going to get in our way is our own attitude. So promise me that you aren't going to dwell on the past, and together we are going to just get to work and fix it. So I'd love to hear your thoughts and questions on this chapter, and I look forward to seeing you in the next unit.